Chicago Bears Now is presented by Manscaped. From head to toe, get the best men's grooming products out there with Manscaped. Use code BEARS20 to get 20% off plus free shipping right now. My name is Harrison Graham. Bears training camp has already begun, and I'm going to take a look at 10 players to watch leading up to the regular season. That is the topic of today's show. And then we're going to answer some of your questions. So hashtag Bears Super Chat. We'll get those questions on the show. All right, we'll kind of go rapid fire here. Training camp players to watch for the Bears. You got to start with quarterback Justin Fields. All eyes on QB1. Can he take command? Can he dominate throughout camp? Can he look like the guy ready to break out? We all want to know the answer to that. DJ Moore, who is tied directly to Justin Fields. Can DJ Moore help unlock the passing game, right? Can he help Fields? Can Fields help him? Can this partnership be a Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs pairing? Can it be a Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown type of impact? Those receivers help those quarterbacks tremendously. We're hoping to see the same out of DJ Moore. Tremaine Edmunds, who Matt Eberflus referred to as an elite competitor. He's already emerged as a strong leader on this defense. He reportedly turned down bigger offers to come here to Chicago. He wanted to be part of the solution and part of this rebuild. So I'm excited to watch him kind of be the leader of that defense. Darnell Mooney, obviously coming off of injury, had the surgery, missed most of the offseason program, but now he's back. How does that look throughout camp? Chase Claypool, for somewhat similar reasons. He's obviously been a little nicked up, but also, can he be a guy on this team? Is he a dude, right? Like, you traded the number 32 overall pick for him. Like, you need him to be productive. So 3 receivers in your top 5 there. That's a position this Bears team has revamped. It's time to see results. 6 through 10 here, Tyrique Stevenson, the rookie cornerback. Really good offseason for the rookie. Can he hold down that starting CB job and hold his own? I'm excited to see that. Darnell Wright, it's kind of hard to watch trenches play during training camp. I know the pads go on eventually and they get somewhat physical, but until the preseason games are here, you can't get a great evaluation of that. But obviously, that's your first-round pick. You want him to look good. DeMarcus Walker, again, trenches, but how does he do in the one-on-ones? Is he winning most of them? Is the offensive line winning most of them? To me, this is your best edge rusher at this point in time, so DeMarcus Walker. Eddie Jackson, next up here, also coming off injury, got healthy midway through the offseason program. He said he's going to have one of the best seasons ever for a safety. He was on track to having a great one last year. Had 4 picks in, I think, 10 or 11 games before he got injured, so Eddie Jackson certainly want to see what he can do coming off the injury. And then Tyler Scott, another rookie. What does he do? I thought this was the steal of the draft, getting him in the 4th round. Can he take snaps away from a Chase Claypool, from a Darnell Mooney? I think that's asking a lot, but could he be a guy that checks in and produces some big plays at training camp? I'll throw Velus Jones in as an honorable mention because he obviously needs to perform. Now, which player are you watching for most at training camp? Pin comment on today's show. Get hit with that YouTube ad break. Reply right now. Mailbag time here. Let's answer some questions. No Palencia. Matt Eberflus, Coach of the Year. God, I hope. Me too, because that probably means the Bears had a great season and made the playoffs. So that would be nice. I believe in Flus as a football coach. I don't think he had much to work with last year. I think this year we can start judging him properly. John Dorman, realistic expectations for Gervon Dexter and Zacch Pickens. I think at least be solid rotation players. I'm keeping an eye on Dexter specifically. Can he push for a starting job during training camp? I don't think Pickens is quite there yet. I think he's a little further behind coming out of the offseason program. But I think Dexter has a chance to at least play a lot. And look, it's defensive tackles, right? Like, you're going to rotate anyway. So start versus backup doesn't matter that much. It's about total snaps at the end of the game. Can those guys get healthy snap counts? We'll see. Say quads, Barkley. How will the Diggs extension affect Jaylon Johnson? So Trevon Diggs got 5 years and $97 million. So what's that? 19 and change, just under $20 million a year with the Cowboys. Now, Diggs is a little more accomplished than Jaylon Johnson. They're kind of different styles. I think Johnson might be a little stickier of a corner. Like, he might be better in coverage, but Diggs creates a ton of turnovers. I mean, the guy had 11 picks 2 years ago. Last year was a down year in that department. He still had 3. Jaylon Johnson has 1 pick in 3 years. Now, he doesn't give up a ton of big plays. He's kind of the, if you remember Byron Jones, a big gripe for him when he was in Dallas is he didn't pick the ball off, but he also didn't give up a lot of completions. That's kind of what Jaylon Johnson has been. I don't think Johnson will get that type of money just because he doesn't take the football away. Could he get $14 million per year, 15? I think that's possible, reasonable, but I don't think he's going to flirt with $20 million per year unless he has a huge year this year and gets paid after the season. But I think if he were to get paid before week 1, I don't think it'll be Trevon Diggs money. Now use your money to take care of yourself. And the Beard Hedger from Manscaped is a great product, and summer is here, and Manscaped has the best products from head to toe, and I love that they added beard products in the last year or so because I'm a beard guy myself, and I like to keep it nice and groomed. And I used a lot of trimmers in the past, and a lot of tangle, a lot of hair tug, and I just got to the point where I was like, I'll just go full shave. But ever since I've gotten the Beard Hedger, 20 adjustable rotary on one item on the trimmer. You don't have to have the attachments, which I really love with this product, and it's very smooth, very easy to use. You also get a lot of products with the Pro Kit. You get obviously the shampoo, conditioner stuff that you can put in your beard. You can also get the comb, the brush, and other things as well. Get going with Manscaped. The premium beard trimmer is the Beard Hedger from Manscaped. The scissors come in there as well. It all comes in one little kit, easy to travel with. And listen, throw a little beard balm each day. Get going the right way, and you're going to be feeling a lot better. And hey, this is a great gift for your dad, too, if he's a beard guy as well. Manscaped.com, promo code BEARS20. Get 20% off with that promo code. Thomas Gage, what Bear do you hope Kyler Gordon could become this year? I was thinking Nathan Vasher, Pro Bowl back in 05 when it actually meant something and played well in the 06 Super Bowl. Nathan Vasher is a great player for the Bears. I'll never forget returning that missed field goal for a touchdown. But can Kyler Gordon – how about Bryce Callahan, who was a good nickel for this team for several years? I think Gordon can be a really good player. He was good against the run last year, improved in coverage as the year went on, ended up having 3 picks by the end of the season. So I think maybe he could be the anti-Jaylon Johnson, where maybe he's not quite as sticky in coverage, but he gets more takeaways, and that could blend well for years to come if these two are here for years to come. Frank Sinatra, thoughts on signing Cameron Brate as tight end 3? Open to it. I like Cam Brate, good red zone option, decent blocker. I'd prefer a more pure blocking tight end like a Mercedes Lewis. I mentioned Michael Pruitt the other day. He actually re-signed with the Falcons, so he's off the board. But I still think that tight end 3 spot is an area we're not talking about enough. I love the Komet and Tonyan duo. I really do. But this is a team that runs 2 tight end sets a lot. Like, you need a third tight end at least. I mean, 4 could make the team, and I don't think the 4 of the guys you currently have is super adequate. I think your top 2 are. I think maybe a third could emerge, but I would feel more comfortable with a veteran tight end 3. We'll see if they make that addition. Daily basis, any player you would trade a first for right now? I love Justin Fields, but I would trade a first for Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs would tell me to go F myself, but it's hard to say. I mean, sure, like Nick Bosa, I would trade a first for, but the Niners would want a lot more. The answer is yes, but for players that are legitimately available, like I don't think I would trade a first for Danielle Hunter right now with the neck issue he had a couple years ago. I wouldn't do it for Chase Young. So for realistic trades, probably not. Of course, there's players out there though that I would definitely do it for. Okay, what is the stronger Bears position group right now? Running back or linebacker? I think linebacker is probably a little better because it's deep and it's good at the top. T.J. Edwards, Tremaine Edmunds were 2 of the top 6 graded linebackers by PFF last year. Edmunds just turned 25, so you're feeling good there. You also have Jack Sanborn, Noah Sewell, Dylan Cole. But I like this running back room too. Khalil Herbert, Deontay Foreman, and Roschon Johnson I think is formidable. So let me know what Bears fans think. I'm curious what the comment section is saying. Jason Nelson, I think Trevis Gipson will stand out this year. He was top 5 most double team last year. With improved defense, he will step up his game. Yeah, he got doubled a lot last year because you didn't have to really focus on anyone else because he had 7 sacks the year before. Once you traded Robert Quinn, there was really no one else who could get in the mix there. I'm hoping Gipson starts opposite of Walker. I have Green in there for now just because he's a vet, but I think Gipson is capable. He was really good 2 years ago. Last year, I thought he took a step back. I thought it took him a little while to shift from a 3-4 to a 4-3 edge guy, but the talent is there. We've seen it. It's just a matter of him going out there and proving it. Arthur Smith, do you think Eddie Jackson gets a deal done in 2024 or sooner? So Jackson's 29. He's got 2 years left on his deal, I believe. I definitely don't think they would extend him now. Like, if he had a big year this year, I could see them extending him next off season, to lower his cap hit next year, maybe give him like a 2-year extension, but he'll be 30 next year. So it's not guaranteed that Eddie Jackson's here long term. I could see him being here this year. I think he'd be here next year, assuming he plays well this year. But beyond that, it's going to depend on how he plays. I think Ryan Poles is wanting to stay young for the most part. So I think it's a big year for Eddie Jackson to, play well like he was last year, but stay healthy as well, which he did not last year. Mike Nintendo, will the Bears take the next step? I mean, it depends what you mean by next step. I mean, I think they're going to win more games this year, but I mean, if they win 6 games, that's 3 more than last year. Like, is that enough for a next step? I think the floor's got to be 7. Like, if you win less than 7, I'm pretty disappointed. If you win 7, but Justin Fields takes a big step, I'm like, okay, I would have liked to win more, but at least your quarterback played well and you feel good going into 24. 8, you're pretty happy. 9 or more, you're thrilled. So 7's the floor. 10, if you want to get crazy, 11's probably the ceiling. I think you're somewhere in that 8 to 9 range if things go well. Michael Ellis, do you think the Bears have enough to beat the Packers at least once this season? I live in Packer country and getting sick of losing to these guys. Oh, look, I'll just say it right now. I expect to beat Green Bay in week 1. They're coming to your crib. It's Jordan Love's first real start. I know he's played a couple games before this year, but you got to win that game. You got to set the tone. You got to shift things back in your favor in this rivalry. So I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to sweep the Packers. I think Green Bay still has a decently talented team, but you've got to beat Jordan Love at home in week 1. Can you imagine if Jordan Love comes into your house, outplays Justin Fields, and beats the Bears in Chicago? You want to talk about a meltdown from a fan base? It can't happen. You've got to win that game, if nothing else, just for the mental fortitude moving forward. Appreciate all the questions here on the show. If you got any more, social media always available. Follow me on Instagram at HGramNFL. Follow me on Twitter. It's what we're still calling it here, at HGramNFL as well. Hit me up with your Bears questions right there. I will hit you back.